Guys, how's it going? Today we are going to be taking and covering a custom loadout that is 100% all about being sneaky. Now, up until this point, all my best class setup videos has just been about like keeping a very generic like perk setup, running the same lethals, tacticals, and setting the weapons up to fit a very well-rounded overall setup. But now we're going to take and kind of dive into specialized areas, and we're going to be starting off with a setup on basically how to be undetectable in game once you get things running and gunning, because with all the other weapons where I've been running compensators and stuff, I haven't threw a suppressor on many. Like the past few classes I've threw suppressors on just to mix things up, but now we're going to be focusing on some class setups where we specifically set the gun up around the suppressor attachment itself and the benefits that go along with it. So now with this video, it's more about the perks and stuff, but I'm going to take and run you guys through what I have on my Uzi and my M19 in this setup. I'm going to be doing specific suppressor class setup videos for a lot of other weapons, starting off with my pistols after this video. So just take, and once those videos drop, feel free to throw that weapon or any other weapon you already like to run the suppressor on into this class setup. But right now on my Uzi, I've got the monolithic suppressor running the Ranger foregrip, got the 50 round mags attachment of the 9mm throwed on, got the sleight of hand perk just to change out that magazine even quicker, and we got the no stock option for the really improved ADS time and mobility. On my M19, I am running the tactical suppressor, got the XRKL super barrel lightweight trigger 32 round mag and the stippled grip tape. Now this right here is the real bread and butter of this class all together. In the perk 1 slot, we're running cold-blooded, as it reads there, makes you undetectable by AI targeting systems and thermal optics. So that's obviously good if people have called in any, annoying score streaks, or if you're playing on larger maps like Ground War or just some of the other game modes that encompass larger maps. We're going to be doing free-for-all, so the thermal optic, you don't really run into that too much, but you do run into it on your larger map, so it's really nice not to worry about that. Obviously, people can still see you, but you're just not highlighted as a big white blob. Now, for our second perk, we're running Ghost, undetectable by UAVs, radar, drones, and heartbeat sensors. That's obvious. If you're playing in core, then, being able to take and avoid UAVs and stuff like that is a huge plus, because those are constantly getting called in. And then same goes even if you're playing hardcore, even though the mini-map is not up the majority of the time. Anytime somebody does call in a UAV or radar drone, it's nice not to worry about them being able to see you. And for our third and final perk, we are running tune-up. Okay, so this reduces the charge time of your field upgrades by 40%, and the reason that is important is because the thing that really just ties all this stuff together is being able to use dead silence, because it doesn't do you too much good to be undetectable by UAVs and all that other stuff if people can hear you big old footsteps clopping towards them. So that's why dead silence here is an extremely important part of this overall setup. Now, if you have your thing set to where, you have your 2 field upgrades, it'd be a great idea to take and equip the second upgrade that also has the recharge rate set as fast. Now, I personally like to have my munitions box available just in case I run out of ammo, and that way I don't have to use scavenger or the fully stocked perk on my weapons. But your initial charge up time is going to be a wee bit slower. But now, after you use dead silence and you keep rocking with it, as long as you're getting kills, it stays charged up, and then after it does run out, it kind of defaults to your last field upgrade use, so that the charge time will be fast once again. If you're not quite sure about what I'm talking about, I'll be sure to touch on it when we're actually in the match. Now, going to kill streaks, this is something you can, kind of play around with, a little bit more personal preference. Like, it would make sense to have counter UAV, but I prefer to have the UAV. Now, if you're really wanting to just really stick with this overall deal of being sneaky and undetectable, then feel free to throw on the personal radar. But the problem is that thing kind of follows your location, so people can kind of pinpoint depending on where that's at as opposed to where you are. Personally, I like to run the UAV. I like to have a kill streak up in here that can still drop bodies, so I stick with the VTOL jet. And then in the event we push through all the way to the top, having an advanced UAV can really help you, just destroy people. And then finally, touching on the lethals and tacticals, my thought process here is I still like to have frag grenades, just because it allows you to take and screw people over to distance if they're behind walls or camping in a building, whatever. If they got EOD, you just tag them up, and that way they're in there. And I know a lot of people say, with keeping with the sneaky class setup aesthetic and all that good old stuff, why not go throwing knives? And it's just, a lot of times throwing knives are great. Yeah, they're silent, but it's very risky to use. You're a lot better off just trying to stick with things that are tried and true, unless you've just got a lot of practice and time in using and throwing knives. And then finally, we got a stun grenade in our tactical tactical section, and I mean, you could run stems if you wanted to, but be running and gunning and trying to play aggressive, so most of the time being able to use a stem shot is just going to take your one hand off the weapon and put you in more danger. And the risk just isn't worth the reward with stems with the way that we're going to be using this setup. But there you have it, guys. That is this class setup, or custom loadout, whatever you want to call it, all put together. Now let's hop in a game of core free-for-all and just see how she plays out. Ooh, okay, had to reset my internet before this because my ping was at a solid 350 for the first match that I joined into trying to play. But we got Hackney Yard. Like I said, we're on free-for-all. We're in core, so let's just see how this plays out. Now, this setup right here is just phenomenal on just about any map you play, any weapon you want to use, but it's even better if you're on a map that has like a lot of buildings you can weave in and out of. And now, I mean, this one right here, as long as we play around the sides and stuff, I think we'll be Gucci. But now, like, you just want to kind of avoid the middle area if you can help it. Oh, me, oh my. Where am I getting shot from? Where am I getting shot from? Okay, let's see if we can duck back over here and just kind of get away from all that garbage. That thermite grenade, somebody got murked by that bad boy. So we got to just kind of focus up and kind of just try to get kills so that we can charge up our field upgrade. Because, like, you know, the dead silence is really the glue that holds this overall thing together. Because, like, if we're wanting to move around and play aggressive and not camp and, you know, be cheeky in that way, we want to get that dead silence so we can move around, rush people, and just continue trying to get kills. Oh, we got a guy up there. Is he going to hop out? Oh, he did. Oh, one bullet. Oh my god, the range on this thing is so good, especially once you throw that monolithic suppressor on here. Now, I've been messing around with a lot of the other suppressors and not just like sticking with the monolithic, because on the handguns, it's really not necessary, especially if you use the longer barrel. You know, if anything, you just end up adding like a lot of unnecessary weight, so the lightweight or the tactical suppressor is your best bet with your handguns. Yeah, there's no way we're going to get through that wall without having FMJ on this bad boy, but the range, though, that range, okay, we're number 1 on the leaderboard, we're 4-1, the connection seems relatively solid right now. We're borderline camping up here, but I'm just trying to get that dead silence so we can really start pushing out on people. I need to turn my game audio up, too. Oh, we're getting shot in the butt. Let's just go over here and chill on these water doojigs. Oh, okay, yeah, he just hit that. Let me see if I can check my ping real quick. Okay, so we're running at 75, not too shabby. We got dead silence. Can we close these doors? Close the door. Oh, of course. God dang, Clint Eastwood had come around the corner and shoot us with his lever action rifle. Okay, so let's throw on this dead silence. That guy looked like he was about to push indoors. If he did, he's not here no more. Oh, somebody just threw that tactical, and of course we had to get hit by. Let's see if we can reverse it on him. We hit him with that last second. God dang, we're about to get took and pushed back to even. Now, like, I had a game on... Now, Shoot House is a phenomenal map to take and have dead silence on, because you can literally just keep that thing going. I think I had my dead silence, like, the whole game. No joke, no exaggeration. Oh, there's a guy just chilling. Was he pushing somebody? Oh, God dang that thermite about, guys, because we don't have EOD on this class. So not having EOD, you know, makes you really... Man, we just have to run into the people with the perfect gun at the perfect time to kill us. Now what I was talking about in the field upgrade section, like, as you can see, I've already got my dead silence back, even though I hadn't been popping off a lot of kills. And that is because of tune-up, and the reason why it didn't resort to slowing down because of our munitions box is because our dead silence was the last perk that we used. So then it just kind of thinks, well, hey, he's already used it once, he's probably going to use it again. And you know what? He's right, or I guess it's right, the game's right. Oh my god, but oh, we run out at the last second. Now, this is kind of a bad example of what I was talking about with you can keep it going. But with this map, the way that the spawns and stuff are set up, it is pretty easy to end up having so much distance between you and other players at a time, and between that and then when you can actually get kills, that you might not be able to keep it going for an extended period of time. But we're gonna aim for that next time we get it charged up, which is about to be right now. So we're going to slam this, and then we're going to keep her going. We're going to push this area over here. So as you can see, it's charging down. We got that guy up there. If we can get him at this window right here. Of course we can't, and we're going to have somebody spawn behind us, man. We're 8-6. We're 9-6. This class right here is phenomenal for, like, getting high kill games with solid KDs. But, you know, I mean, as I said, I allocate a lot of mental resources to doing the commentary on this thing and making sure that I touch on all the key points that I need to touch on. So that kind of takes away from some of my focus with actually performance in game. After I get a lot of the class setups and stuff done, and anytime I feel like chilling and playing, if my connection's good, then I'm going to focus up and get the old face cam on, and then focus on doing some really good, like maybe dropping some nukes or something soon. It's just that, like I said, anytime that I have to do a strict full-on commentary, my performance is normally subpar to what it can be and normally is. Is that guy up in that building? I think he really is. He is. Look at that. The timing, and I'm getting crossfired. It's like I'm getting stoned to death, but with bullets. Okay, now this is going to be a good time to throw in this dead silence, because this guy's probably going to be just sticking up in here. Yes, he is. See, look, he had no clue I was there, and you see my dead silence got threw back down, and what was that lag spike? Look at that ping, baby. 500 ping. It's probably topping out at 999. That's just the beauties of the internet right now, especially with all this stay-at-home garbage. What is that ping, bro? I can't even move. Can't even move. I'm going to be walking, and next thing you know, I'm going to be glitched inside a building or on half the other side of the map. Oh. Okay, there is that. Let's throw that stun there. Boom, hit that grenade, so if we don't kill him, the grenade will. And there's that puss with the submachine gun that we keep running into 10 inches away whenever we're reloading. Okay, you know what, if they're going to spawn over there, and then, look, there's Clint, well, no, that ain't Clint Eastwood. That's right there is his World War II brother, just coming around with a Car 98. Thank you, whoever just hit me with that RPG. I really appreciate that. The KD is not going to be solid this game, but you get the gist of it. I don't think people's even been using UAVs and radars and stuff that much this game. So I mean, that part of it we couldn't really, gauge the benefit of. But I mean, it's pretty obvious. Now, screw you and your toaster. I hope your pet turtle stubs his toe on his fish tank or something. Oh my god, this is what happens. Now, for some reason, like, it's 4 a.m. in the morning right now, and I normally try to play around this time because the internet's better, not because of people in my house, it's just because of, like, the amount of bandwidth that my internet provider has or whatever is better at this time of night / day, however you want to look at it. But I think because of this quarantine garbage, it's been down a bit more. But, you know, I think we're still, unless I jinx myself, we're still going to be getting a solid win out of this. Now, the key thing to remember with this is unless you're used to throwing on dead silence and using your field upgrade constantly and consistently, it can take a little bit of practice just to get that into your muscle memory and make sure that you're throwing it on whenever you do get it. Okay, let's take and throw this stun down on this fella right here. Boop! That really wasn't necessary. That made my accuracy go to about a negative 150. Oh, bad nade. But now, I'm telling you, this Uzi, guys, is amazing. Like I said, I prefer it with 9mm, but after, like, I mean, I just had done the, the 41 AE ammunition. Okay, we got dead silence. Let's throw this on, see if somebody's got to be spawning over here at this house. Let's just watch our backside while we're trying to push up in here. Nobody downstairs? Oh, well, where did they go? Anytime I try to go where people's always at, I lose it. But there we go. We got a UAV. I just realized that's like the first UAV we've got this game, ain't it? We got our dead silence on. It's ticking away. Got crossfire. I wish the crossfire would help recharge it. If that was the case, then we'd be solid. That guy right there is moving. Okay, so we just lost it. We're no longer sneaky snakes. This guy's at the top of the steps pushing inside. Let's just keep our walking going. How do we keep losing gunfights to that man? Like, let's be real. Like, we are slamming him. But he's got the MP7's just got a faster fire rate, and I mean that's really what's doing it to us there. And there's not a lot you can do about that. Okay, let's see if we can stun him though. Oh my god, I suck turtle toes. Okay. No, there, okay, you know what? He deserves that. When a grenade beats the MP7 every time, as long as I ain't got EOD equipped. Got any long-range shots here? No, sir. We got any long-range shots over here? Nope. Okay, throw on the dead silence and push down. I'm sure that guy's going to be pushing indoors. Okay, but if he don't, she will. You got to watch out for that nade. Not having EOD, man, it feels strange because I'm so used to throwing EOD on. Oh, where'd he go? I guess he backed up. That thermite is lighting my cheeks on fire. Okay, let's back up. He's going to push in. The heal time, I mean, that's where having a stem shot's nice, but like I said, most of the time you're just up in somebody's face or somebody's up in your face, so you don't even really get a solid opportunity to use it. Is he back in the building? Is he back up top? Hit him with a little slippity slide. He really is, but God, anytime somebody sticks the MP7 in your chest cavity, it's just so hard to beat it. I mean, like I said, this gun's great and up close. It's got solid damage and it shuts people down pretty gosh darn fast. But just beating the MP7's hard to do. The MP7 is still one of my favorite guns. I haven't got to use it much aside from like popping it in Warzone matches. Yeah, there you go. Flipping, just lick the moldy ice cream, baby. Lick the moldy ice cream. That's all I got to tell you. Now, he's probably going to spawn over here because it seems like a lot of people are spawning over in that back section. Yeah, look at that guy chilling up top. That's the guy with the car, I think. Where am I getting shot from? God dang it, bro. Screw you and your MP7. God, can't win for losing with that fella. Let's throw this back on. See, he's been pushing into this building non-stop, so, you know, people have a tendency to repeat the same habits. And, of course, the Car 98 World War II veteran up there had to come back and hit us. Let's see if we can get him with a grenade kill. Okay, so he's pushing down. The stun didn't even get him. Okay, if he's in here, I'm going to be absolutely flustered because, like, there's no reason why either one of those things should not have hit him. And we just got passed. That's the thing about flipping free-for-all, man. It can be anybody's game at any point just by the number of people you run into and the types of engagements you get in. Okay, but we tied it up now. Let's throw a new mag in here. This is where the sleight of hand comes in handy. Throw on this dead silence again. Come up top. See if we got this guy chilling. Go. Get him. Yes, okay, that puts us in the lead. So unless that guy gets just a cheeky double for no reason, we got dead silence. So we're going to push this top area here. See if we can snag another kill for final. Not seeing it. That guy hasn't seen nobody either. But look at that victory, 27-18. Not the best KD in the world, but a solid game nonetheless. So yeah, guys, look, if you've been looking for a nice Ghost, Dead Silence, Ninja, Sneaky Snake class setup, be sure to give this a try. Let me know how you like it. Like I said, I'm going to be hitting the pistol class setups with suppressors following this. I'm going to try to bang him out pretty quick. I'm going to get a couple done now if I can, if the internet will stick with me. But yeah, just let me know how you guys like suppressors, this side or the other. If there's any other main attachments you'd like me to focus on with certain weapons, classes, setups, whatever, you know, just hit me up in the comments. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends, and until the next one, adios.